but also at the same time, Viixen is popular. She's the it girl. You know, so I did not expect to be an underdog at all. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that at all. So it was pretty surprising. But I wasn't mad at it. You know, it is what it is. There's a lot of new fans that just started on caffeine, and she was running caffeine, and I only had one battle on caffeine.
They didn't see you versus Sky Jazz. They wasn't outside.
Got it, but the caffeine fans, they might know my name, but I'm not in their eyes, and so it made sense. I wasn't tripping on it. I think if I would have found out before, I probably would have been like, hold on.
Right. Yeah. You know, your homegirl officials from New Orleans, right? And
baby.
New Orleans, baby. And they love saying Wody and all that, right? Fam, I don't know. You might be creeping on that word, though. One more? I think you need one more, right?
It's funny. I had a bar like that, too. I didn't use it. Yeah, I didn't use it. That's I love it. I love it.
One more this year?
Nah.
Chad, I think you need one more to get that. You don't think so? If that's what you want, I think. You don't think so?
The requirement is 2 solo battles for Wody.
Okay. Because your brother Sue Surf had he had 3 battles last year, and he had number 3, I think he was.
But no, that's Cody. Wody.
That's Cody. Totally different. Absolutely right. Well, hold on. There's people saying that you should be in Cody and Wody conversation. I thought Jay Black and A-Star me saying that to your champion. I
would have to take one more to be in that conversation. But for Wody is just 2. So I'm in the clear on that. Viixen was my minimum.
Was it a big rookie mistake by Viixen not letting it be a coin toss and letting you rock off first in Irving Plaza?
It wasn't a rookie mistake. It was just a mistake.
Okay.
It was just a mistake because Gaddis let me go first.
That's true. That is true.
Not a rookie.
Yeah.
But I feel like after seeing that, you should have knew, wait, Jazz want to go first. Hold on. What is Jazz about to do? Then, flip the coin. But it's Viixen first time. She's nervous. She don't know what I'm about to do. She want to see what Jazz about to do. I'd rather take the risk of seeing it and hearing it than flipping the coin so I don't look like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It was ultimately, I think that it was a slight mistake. But I think me going first and second, the performance would have been the same for me.
That's when you know your shit is fire. That's when you know you're confident in your material. When you can talk like that, that's when you know you're confident in your material. And speaking about comfortable and all this and everything, Jazz, you've been over there for over 10 years. I've never seen you so comfortable since you looked comfortable. Ad-libbing like you was Jeezy and Diddy and Jim Jones on tracks and all that. So, like, yo, you know what the funny thing you said? How you say an ill line, the crowd goes crazy, and then you ad-libbing. I forgot I even wrote that. What the fuck is that, Jazz? Yo, hold on, yo. What is that about?
Yo, I was so zoned that round. Like, that round was the one for me, right? So I'm like, Jazz, rap this precisely, rap this as good as you can, you feel me? Because again, just because they was rocking with me that first round do not mean that second round gonna go over the same. I've seen it. Irving Plaza is bipolar. I've seen it. So, as I said that line, the line I wanted to get to was White People Age Rap. That's the bar. So I'm not thinking about the first bar. I'm just trying to get through it. So when they reacted in my head, I was like, what did I just say? I'm like, now me saying I forgot I wrote that, like that was, yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry. My cousin was like, yo, fam, did Jazz just say she forgot?
Because it's like, you know how you have bars that you know is just the one, then that's better. That was just the setup. So it was like, I wasn't worried about that. But it's like, I guess I had the momentum. So anything I said would have, it was slight, but it was like, you just hit us with something
Smiling, talking to the camera and everything like that, man. And it felt like your writing
I always
right up though.
I
always right up though.
I don't feel comfortable if I feel like I'm going down. It doesn't make sense to me. To me, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Other people are different. Like, they might want their first round to be the best. They might want their second round. I mean, like, everybody's different. I prefer to write up.
You do know you better than a lot of these niggas, right?
Yeah.
By far.
A good amount.
Yo, you gotta be humble, Jazz. Come on, man. I understand you be, you know what I'm saying? But you were just amazing, man. And it's something interesting that you did. And I don't know if you feel me on this. When Hollow battled Charlie Clips, right, in the first round, I felt like he stripped his power. There's a lot of people that said that to Charlie Clips, like he raps, you know, it's so sparkball set up and everything like that. But what you did to Viixen, I felt like taking the powers from her, letting the world know that, okay, she could rap. But there's a lot of aggression, but that's all it is just aggression and everything like that. Do you think you stripped the powers from her by doing that? Similarity to Hollow Clips?
Yeah. When you it works all the time. When you mock somebody, it works.
All the time, though, you think?
Absolutely.
Okay.
When I say, so now this is the thing, right? When I say all the time, it does work all the time, but that doesn't mean that everybody is going to care.
Got you. Okay, I got you.
So, the way that went, I'm like, all right, some people gonna be like, damn, Jazz, you right. And some people gonna say, damn, Jazz, you right, but it's still fire. You feel me? That's just something I had to bank on. Like, I'm trying to convince these people that I won this battle. They might take that as a great point. She yells a lot. She sounds the same. And I think it affected her too, because in the second round, she ain't rap like that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you just, you know.
Yeah, she didn't rap like that. Maybe she didn't want to do the same thing. But I think that was a mistake too, because Viixen, that's literally what has been working for you this whole time.
Right.
Feel me? Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how you rap. That's your style. Because at the end of the day, Viixen's still fire.
Yes.
Like, you're still fire. So don't change how you're rapping just because your opponent said something about it, or just because you feel like it might not work with your opponent. That's what your fans like you for. Now, that I think was a rookie mistake.
Okay.
That I think was a rookie mistake.
Okay.
With your whole delivery, like that's that's crazy.
But is it pressure because it's you in New York? You battling Jazz in New York.
She had an uphill battle. She had an uphill battle. It being in New York, definitely, but also she had an uphill battle because my second round was better than my first. So it was just kind of like, you have to keep matching me. You know what I mean? So it was an uphill battle for her.
She matched you one time, first round. That was it. She matched you one time, first round. That was it.
Yeah, I didn't. With Viixen, it was kind of hard because Viixen, sometimes her best round is her first, sometimes it's the second, sometimes it's the third. So it was really hard to really figure it out, but I figured that her first would be her best.
Right.
Because you gotta go crazy in the first. You gotta go crazy in the first. You feel me? You gotta go crazy in the first. You gotta be crazy in the first, but her third was good. I had a feeling her third was gonna be good. The third was good. I like some things she was saying in the third. The second round didn't stand out too much to me. I know she had some stuff in there, but out of all the rounds, I remember things from the first and the third from her.
Me too, the first and third. I get what you mean, everything like that. Did she deserve to get booed? And like you said, Urban Plaza is just on some savage.
I literally hate when people boo. Like, and she didn't say anything that was boo worthy. Like, at that point, I felt like they was just doing anything. But listen, Kid Slade posted a picture of us and said we the only ones that didn't get booed. Me and him. That's fine.
It's the truth, though.
It was 8 battlers. 6 of them got booed.
Right.
Urban Plaza is really a madhouse. It's really a madhouse. Like, but yeah, she didn't deserve to get booed, but, you know, at least she wasn't alone. It's kind of like, Viixen, that's nothing. They booed Luke and Geechee in the same battle.
Crazy.
Right. They didn't really do anything. I was prepared, though. I was prepared for anything that night. Honestly, I was prepared.
Your star power, man. People are saying your star power is like on some of your brother against Free Surf and on some Murder Move type levels right there.
Thanks, Free Surf. I spoke to him yesterday, I think. That's it.
I know he's proud of you. How's he doing first? Off? And
He's
his
good.
update, you know?
Yeah, he's good. He's in high spirits. He's good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He definitely said the situation is not as bad as it seems.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, we spoke like 2 days before the battle.
Okay.
And that was probably like my first time speaking to him because I've been locked in. Like I just been locked in. I was like, let me just hit up Sir, see how he's doing. When we talking about the battle, he was like, yo, Jazz, you one of the best battle rappers ever, like male or female. This is gonna cement it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't know anything I was about to do or nothing like that. But he's like, this is gonna cement it. Like, I'm excited for you. I'm like, nah, I mean, I'm really excited. You feel me? Viixen ain't no joke, but I'm excited. So then I hit him up Monday or Tuesday. I was like, sir, he said, son. He said, I heard,
you was on fire.
He said, I heard it got hectic in there. I said, man, they gotta stop doubting me. I feel like this is where I have the most.
I stopped already.
Nah, yeah, you've been in the clear. But I feel like this is like the most that people have turned around. The most. Like Gaddis was a huge turnaround. But this right here, like this one is the one where they're saying, all right, Jazz, you with Lux and move.
And battling the gospel, I think, also was good for your resume. Also, you're the first time battling Viixen got it, a male under your resume. I thought that was great for you.
Sorry. Oh. My bad. You was breaking up. Let me tell you about that.
Nah, I was saying about Viixen. I think it's dope having
good for me?
The Viixen Gotti battle was very good for you having a male under your resume. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like the Viixen battle was a great... Like, that was really my first test, I'll say, for a while. And that's because it's a top-tier man, but it's also three-time
champion of the year.
Like, that's not just anybody.
It's three-time champion of the year, Jazz.
That's not just anybody. You feel me? So for him to, do that battle and for it to go how it went, like he ain't beat me. Like, and even if you feel like he beat
son, you low-key beat the Cody and the Wody last year. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Let's talk about it. You damn near beat the Cody and the Wody last year. What's that? Yo. And you know what's interesting also? One of your ad-libs, right? You like, oh, yeah, I can't punch it and shit. I was like, all right, Jazz. Yeah, look at you. Like, I heard you. I was like, okay, Jazz. I heard you.
That's really all people kept saying. Like, Jazz, Viixen punched too much for Jazz. And it's like...
I was saying that heavy. I ain't gonna hold you, Jazz.
But this is my thing. It's crazy because I punch a lot.
But you was coming, Jazz. It was coming at, like, you was coming on some, like...
Listen, I'm going to tell you, it's all in the delivery. All in the delivery. Because honestly, I feel like I really be punching for real. I do. Now, I might set up a little more, but I be punching too. So, but I do feel like I was stressing punching a lot in this battle because that's what Viixen's going to bring to me. You know?
Don't forget that Conceited was one of your favorite battle rappers of all time. At one time, I was outside. I know you said that for years.
Don't forget.
You know what I mean?
And my GOAT is from him.
You go to there you have it. But your delivery, performance, schemes, and structure, Jazz.
Yeah, as far as everybody talking about the comfortability and like, it was just kind of like I had to keep telling myself, this is New York, bro. You have no reason to even be doubting yourself. Like, this is around the corner from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Jazz, the URL is your home. You feel me? Niggas watched you grow up here. Viixen is a newcomer. You need to show her that. Like, you need to show her you fire. But it's me, bro. Ain't that what say what you saying, right? It's me, bro.
Tay-Rock gets chest, right?
Yeah, it's me, bro. But no, for real though. But it is on some like, yo, you're amazing. You're fire. I came before you, you know what I'm saying? I have my rankings and I need to show you why. You feel me? But it was also a thing to kind of, I didn't really feel like I had to prove myself to fans this time around, though. It was kind of weird. Like, normally I feel like I gotta prove, I gotta do this. This was really for me. Like, I said, I can't lose. Because this was the last real threat to me. Like, she was like a level 10 threat. Like, it could have got bad in there. Could have got bad in there for your girl. Feel me? So, yeah, I see a thing like I can't lose. I can't lose. I can't lose. I can't lose.
Was this another one-sided battle that you be having in your career? These one-sided battles you be having, son. You be having these one-sided battles. I don't know, sis. You be having these. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's you know, it's messed up because Viixen was actually dope.
Right? She was. She had balls and she was nice though. Right.
And people saying, oh, they wasn't showing her love, right? This is the thing. They was showing her love in the first. But once I spit my second, and on top of that, your second isn't matching the second, to a fan, they're like, damn, like, how can I give it up like I did for Jazz if this is not matching it? It has nothing to do with them not showing her love or being biased for me. Now, granted, they may have been biased for me. They may have gassed me. That's what happens. When you know how to perform and you know what to say and how to rap, you're gonna get gassed. That's what it is. But at the end of the day,
without it's
I always say gas is star power. That's what gas is.
Hey.
Gas is star power. Everybody that has star power has been accused of getting gas. You've never heard somebody that's not a star get accused of getting gas.
That's a fact, though.
It's star power. It's star power. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good thing. When people say you're getting gas, that's a good thing. It means you are a star. You're a star. You have star power. But I just feel like with or without the gas, the battle was going the same way. It might have been less reaction for me, but the battle was going to go the same way whether or not they were overreacting or whatever the case is.
When did you get comfortable? When did you feel the first time you got comfortable on the big stage?
When I did the 2 on 2 with Official. Because I had somebody there with me.
Because at one time you wasn't really jacking that at one time, right? I remember you said you would never. You was like,
hated it. Did the 2 on 2 with Official. Kind of like I have my friend with me. It was almost like my friend with me. If something bad happened to me, something bad gonna happen to her. But she's here. She got me. That was the first time it went away.
How are you still getting better after 10 years? I think that's amazing. A lot of niggas, let's be real, Jazz. I'm not saying niggas' names. We're not gonna do that tonight. But a lot of your peers on the male side and the female side, they still here just hanging on by thread. You getting better. How is that?
I never thought about that.
Jazz, I didn't care about your battle with Sky and all that, Jazz.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Geechee and Viixen are 2 elite, top tier level battle rappers.
Right.
I have to push myself. I think that's just what it is. Like, my competition pushed me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to lose to Gotti. Because they said I couldn't do it. I don't want to prove them right. I don't want to lose to Viixen, the new girl. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. So, they pushed me in 2 different ways. And like I said, the Gotti battle taught me a lot. Like, it taught me a lot. Like, it taught me a lot about myself.
Right.
It taught me a lot about myself. And then, the in-between battles I did, the 2 on 2 with Lou and the 2 on 2 with Official, I feel like...
2 days apart, right? 2 days apart, right? A day apart.
Less than 24 hours apart. Yeah. Those battles taught me a lot because I pushed myself, teamed up with 2 different people. I had to go in 2 different, minds.
Right.
Like, oh, Lou's writing for Jazz now. And it's like, nah. Like, I just learned from it. Oh, Official writing for Jazz? No, I just learned from Official. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all learn from each other. It's things that I've taught them.
Pretty sure y'all be around each other. That's just
right. These is my real life friends. Like these are my real life friends at the end of the day. But you know, just battle rap wise, like we learn from each other. And shout out to Slade, he's in here.
Shout out to my brother Slade. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Slade, man. You know, before you go about Slade, Slade said something interesting the other day. I interviewed him a couple of days ago, and he gave me wild love. He said, usually I don't take advice from somebody, from a lot of battle rappers, but I guess you pointers and you have conversation with him, he holds you in high regard.
That's dope. No, I appreciate I do appreciate that because, like, y'all can see I love battle rap. I've always loved battle rap since a kid, so I don't even be thinking about it when I give pointers or when I tell somebody something. It just naturally comes to me like, you know, yo, you should do this, or I probably would have did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's you kind of just learn when you're a student of the game. You kind of just learn.
That terminology, that cliche, fits you to a T, Jazz. I'm gonna say that to you, sister. Student of the game, yeah. You DNA's a few of y'all who I feel are students of battle rap. You're one of them. You know why I say that, sis? Because obviously you've been at every event. You sit and watch. Even when people were getting mad at you, like myself, you don't battle enough and everything like that. I always still felt maybe she just watching and peeping, and you learned a lot from all kind of people. And here we got the go.
Yeah, you learn, man, and you also have to want to. You also have to want to adapt, because just because you know what to do, or you know what I'm saying, or you know people like this, people like that, that don't mean that you're gonna do it. You might want to stick to your guns, which is okay too. Like, people love you for that. People love you for that. I knew I had chinks in my armor. You know what I mean? Like, my delivery wasn't always the best. I wasn't performing. I was timid. You know what I mean? Like, I think that the fact that I don't battle a lot, so you can see the growth with each battle. You can see it with each, like, literally from my first battle, you can see, okay, after Shayna, she picked this up. After QB, she picked this up. After 40, she picked this up. After Official, she picked this up. After Hustle, like, I picked up something after every battle. And honestly, I feel like the most important bar that I've said in my career, when I was battling E Hard, and I was thinking back to the Official battle, and I said, but now I know if I want to make a room blow up, I'll cater to the crowd. That is battle rap. Cater to the crowd, bro.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Without coming off like you catering to the crowd. You feel me? Like, you gotta finesse it. You can't be obvious.
People say Viixen writes for crowd reaction. You say what to that? And how dangerous is that?
I've always said that Viixen reminded me of Official. They rap the same. Like, they're the same battle rapper. And Official broke out of it, but I used to feel like Official wrote for crowd reaction too. Let me say this: when they don't get crowd reaction, you can tell that it's messing with them. That's really what they need. And I felt like Viixen was that way. You know, I picked up on it watching her battles. Like, okay, when crowd don't really react, she kind of loses it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And then you start writing.
No, not even, because that has nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with me. That's all on purpose. But that is a bad thing, because you could be in a situation like Homecoming. You're not getting the reaction that you feel like you should. So now it's kind of like it's affecting you. So now it's making it worse than what it needed to be. And I learned that in my Official battle.
Okay.
They was reacting to me, but it wasn't nowhere near what I wanted them to. So with the Gotti battle, when I started off the battle, and they wasn't reacting, I said, oh, nah, this is not about to happen again. So I just zoned out and just started rapping like it's my last battle. Because that is not a good feeling. It doesn't look good on camera. People can see it.
Yeah.
You gotta rap that then like it's that. And Gaddis, I had the same mindset. I was like, tunnel vision, Jazz. If they don't like you, just keep rapping, bro.
Keep rapping, bro.
Keep rapping, bro. But, fortunately for me, they did like me. But that, like, sometimes I have to remind myself, keep rapping. keep rapping.
I get Viixen that though. At least she's trying to fight. She's still trying to go through her shit though. You know what I'm saying?
No, and she did it. She went through. She finished. Clean. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the least that you can do, because at the end of the day, people watching it back, they can watch you and still enjoy you. No, there won't be many complaints. Like, you got through your rounds.
They catch lines here and there that didn't.
Right. They got through your rounds. They just like the opponent better, but you still gave them something because people still saying it's the battle of the night. Now, if she would have been stumbling and fumbling and complaining and you know what I'm saying, bitching to the crowd, it would have made it not battle of the night, because you know what I'm saying. So she handled it really, really well.
Fab tweet. Oh yeah, I see that dance. Look at that.
That was big. I almost shed a tear. Yeah, it was dope because I just remembered when last year we tweeted about Viixen, and I was jealous because I'm like, bruh, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, what you mean? But my homie was like, Jazz, he probably just doesn't know who you are.
You know you
it's
are.
Okay. Like, no, he didn't know until Sunday. So, that was just super dope because Fab has always been one of my favorite rappers from when I was younger. Like, when I first started rapping, he was one of my favorite rappers. So for me to see that was amazing. And then on top of that, on stage, Pat Boots was on stage, and I could see him like in the crowd. And for him to be watching me, but I knew that he was a fan already for a while, but I've never actually got to chop it up with him. So after the battle, I let him know, like, he used to be my number one favorite. Like, 13-year-old Jazz, 14-year-old Jazz, 15-year-old Jazz, Pat Boots was my favorite. Like, hands down, easily. So for him to be a fan of me, watch me grow up, and he don't even know, I am you. Like, you're a part of this. You feel me?
I'm your offspring.
Right, I'm your offspring, and you're watching your baby, but you ain't even know you created. Like, so it's definitely super dope. You know, and Cassidy, it was always Fab, Cassidy, and Pepper.
Ghostface gave it up. Mano gave it up. Buster gave it up.
Man, yo, like, for real, like, man, it was definitely dope. And I think a lot of times when I go into battles, I try to write in a way that I could get new fans. Because everybody in the world doesn't know me. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to be on the Drake card, so it's going to be mad people that have no idea who I am. And then this card, you got Mook on there. People that don't even watch battle rap will watch because Mook is there. I'm like, shit, I'm about to go crazy. Like, I mean, if Smack wanted us to go last, I had to press Beasley. I had to rough him up a little bit.
You want to close out, man?
I had to rough him up a little bit. You're not going last, bro. That is a mistake.
Can you educate me why? Educate my own ass why?
Going last, even though it was only 4 battles, going last just heightens the chances of the crowd being tired or drunk or high. And it could mess up the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with me and Geechee going last, it kind of killed the battle a little bit. That was a long event for one, but us going last, it kind of ruined the main event that people really wanted to see. I mean, I think the battle was great, but just the crowd reaction makes a battle better. Let's just call a spade a spade. So with this, I said we're not doing that with me and Viixen.
She wasn't having that.
This is the co-main event.
Right.
And I guess we are popular, but that's Mook and Gotti. Let them men go last.
But Jazz, respectfully though, since people were saying that y'all was gonna be battle of the night, everybody was.
And yes, right? So we'll keep it that way and put it early enough so it can be that way. Don't mess it up. And then at the same time too, you know, I know Mook. Mook rapped for a long time. I don't want him to be rapping for a long time and now they tired. But that's me. That's the fan in me applying that to Beasley. Don't make this mistake. Let us go after Arsenal and Swamp.
Yeah.
He texted me, "You're next. Go get it."
You got what you want.
Bullying works.
Bullying works.
Let nobody tell you bullying don't work.
Are you the best Brooklyn rapper, battle rapper, period? Either call, we're not talking female, male, period. Right now, period.
I mean, yeah, why not?
How about New York City, period? Let's go there with it.
You could put me in an argument.
Top five New York battle rapper right now, Jazz the Rapper.
Yeah, I'll take top five. I'll take top five. And that is to me that's so crazy because like I really grew up watching battle rap on YouTube. Like I wasn't ever thinking about being
like you told Viix, yo, the 1 round battles before the 2nd round, we come from that era, Jazz, where they wasn't throwing the 3 round battle joints. So you touched my heart and soul. Yo, Jazz, you touched my whole heart and soul when you went in that bag. I go.
Hated it.
I felt that shit, boy.
Hated it.
I felt that shit.
Yeah, like it's you know, like it just coming from watching Mook and Lux and Rex, Darius Jones,
right?
And now them being my peers and I'm sitting with them. Not my peers. I'm at that table. Like I'm at that table. That is kind of crazy. Like that's crazy to me. Like it's mind blowing to go from watching them on YouTube. And the fact that I am a woman, you feel me? So it's like, I'm a woman and I'm next to these gods. Like this is like the super solidification of it. You feel me? Like 2 years in a row, I got Performance of the Night with legends. I mean,